me use this opportunity to announce that from February 2018, Nigeria would host annually a world-class International Petroleum Summit here in Abuja. This represents our contribution to the quest for a sustainable platform for global industry players to come to Africa in the interest of the oil industry. It is now my pleasure to unveil the logo of the Nigerian Petroleum Summit, NIPS, and to invite you and industry players and your national institutions to be our guests in 2018.
This is the Nigeria International Petroleum Summit. The federal government of Nigeria, under the leadership of His Excellency Muhammadu Buhari GCFR, in effort to reposition Nigeria to be the foremost oil and gas investment destination, sought to engage with host communities, IOCs, LOCs, and the international community. Following the said vision, the federal government decided to create a platform to stimulate ideation, foster relationships for local content development, and ultimately develop a premium African petroleum technology and business conference. As a result, the call for expression of interest from international consulting firms was done. After a thorough and competitive bidding process, Brevity Anderson emerged. With the approval of the President and mandate letter signed at the Federal Executive Council meeting on the 7th of July 2017, Brevity Anderson was assigned to organize the Nigeria International Petroleum Summit, which premier edition held in 2018 with outstanding record of attendance.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, this International Petroleum Summit is significant for several reasons, as it has the full backing of the government of Nigeria, and it represents our contribution to the quest for sustainable platform for global industry players to come to Africa in the interest of the oil industry.
It is an absolute privilege for me to address this inaugural important maiden edition of the Nigerian International Petroleum Summit.
The Nigeria International Petroleum Summit in the last 3 years of its existence has become a must-attend oil and gas event in Nigeria. It is acclaimed in most quarters the fastest growing international oil and gas event in Africa. NIPS has aggregated the finest and the largest number of global oil and gas industry players in Nigeria, with 2019 record attendance of over 5,000 participants, 43 countries represented, and 4,182 square meters of exhibition space.
Honourable Minister of State for Petroleum, I congratulate you.
We're delighted for the opportunity to partner with the Federal Ministry of Petroleum Resources and other industry stakeholders.
Without mincing words, NIPS has become the perfect platform where the world meets with the Nigeria's oil and gas industry players, showcasing potential investors, international exhibition of product and service operators, national and international companies coming together to present new and emerging technologies and know-how for the petroleum sector. NIPS is often a fine mix of key political decision makers, government officials, directors of national and international companies, multinational and multilateral organizations, the academia, and the relevant stakeholders, all of whom look forward to participating annually. The registration for the 2020 edition has been overwhelmingly impressive. The China Chamber of Commerce, the Norwegian Embassy, and the United Kingdom have confirmed their readiness to organize pavilion at the 2020 edition of the Nigeria International Petroleum Summit, scheduled to hold on the 9th through the 12th February 2020.
I challenge all of you to think outside the box, think Africa, think collaboration, think the future.